Hey everybody, welcome to my stream. Hopefully everything is good. I don't know what's going on. I Twitch in. It seems like there's some errors. There we go. It's fixed now. Okay, cool. So we have a question of the day for one. So we'll start off with the question of the day, of course. Hopefully everybody's day is going good. I'm doing well, and we're just gonna continue drawing because that's what artists do. We just draw until further notice, literally. So, question of the day says, what's one small habit you could start today that would make your entire life better from a year from now? Oh my god, I butchered that, but it's fine. For me, it would be basically starting animation really smooth and making it the way I want it to be. So, like, from learning Live 2D to literally having my own animation studio or something one day. That's kind of my dream. I also want to like start off by hello to the stream. I'm good. Hopefully you're doing well. Forget well. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're doing freaking the best. Like, bro, I know it's been pretty busy for like some of us, and it's been very slow for some of us, like a very chill year or a day. But hopefully it's going good. Hopefully you're doing well. And we're just yapping and drawing as usual. So yeah, I'm basically what I would do in a year is basically get better at animation and having a smooth animation like this one right now. And the better and faster I can get with animation, the sooner I can have my own little anime. Crossing my fingers. And hopefully some of you guys can answer the question of the day. And that was just mine. From a year from now, hopefully. We'll see. Or at least like have a good VTuber model instead of a PNG tuber. I mean, I could be a PNG tuber and still make it. Nothing's wrong with it. I also had some like, what is it called? Outfits? Like different like model outfits. And I basically was like, oh, I have different outfits. Maybe I can like do something for Halloween. Oh my god, I forgot to literally like draw something for Twitter from yesterday. If that makes any sense. Because usually I'm supposed to post daily, but let's just say I'm not really fluent with that right now because it's very difficult when I'm focused on an animation right now. I mean, I can also post the one animation I was thinking of, but I'm kind of scared. It's like, I don't know, it'll stir some of my like audiences away, and then some of them would be like, you know, only for certain content, and it's like, bro, I kind of just want to keep a chill, like, you know, steady pace, but maybe I'll bring in some commissioners. Speaking of commissions, for the people on Twitch, it is the button, like the About Me or whatever. Not the About Me, but like the little card below. It says like, what does it say? It says commissions. You know, you have the About Me, the this, that, and then the, what is it called? With Twitch, not Twitch, with YouTube. Sorry, my brain is tired. I literally just woke up. But with YouTube, it is something different, which is the button like the link description, you know, for like commissions or whatever, if you guys want. If I haven't gotten to you guys yet, it's because I am very busy. I will literally like offer commissions and all of that stuff. And maybe I can do like simple commissions, like, oh, your character here commission, like what a nice pose or something. If you guys are okay with it, of course. And I'll try like one on, what is it called, on Pinterest? Not Pinterest, on, well, yeah, on Pinterest and on freaking Twitch. I really haven't shown my upgraded art yet. And hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I haven't really shown my upgraded art yet on those apps because one, I've been kind of just like okay with what I have now. And I'm not trying to like force too much on myself, but like if I really have to, I low-key my schedule when it comes to work has been like lowered and lowered, and it's like, bro, I could draw now. Hopefully your day is going good, and thanks for joining, and I hope you are able to stay forever and become, you know, everything. To become super amazing, even though you are, but you'll be super duper amazing if you stay. If you can. If you can't, it's okay. Understood. Very understood. But how is everybody's day? Hopefully, you know, good. Like I said, hopefully good. If not, it's okay. I'm also a person who's here to just chill. You just added that's not much OC. I've been had this, like, how do I explain it? Basically, this is my new model. My new VTuber model. Well, not VTuber. Freak. My new PNG tuber model. And my day is going good, and basically the new model is like a little more better. I could do like a whole freaking, how do I explain it? I could do a what is it called? A little debut when I'm like, get everything done. Hello, welcome to the stream. And basically I'm going to do a debut after I'm done with like the whole everything, so then you guys can get to know me, and then people on Twitch can be like, oh my god, she's pretty cool. And all I do is draw. Would y'all be like interested in my live 2D process for my VTuber model when I do, after I'm done with literally this, what is it called? First I gotta do this, which is a starting screen, and then I gotta do the I already did the end screen, but I kind of want to do something else, but I'm probably just gonna keep it for now. And then for the, it's not going in, I'm crying. There we go. My style is, oh my god, hey, everybody has their own style, and I don't know how to explain my style. It's very like colorful. It's like, I don't know, I feel like colors, you kind of need them, but it's also kind of like gloomy a little bit if I felt like it. It's like very like mood, very emotional. Like, I can show you guys my old style. It was very mid. I mean, right now, it's like very, how do I explain it? Improved. I'm gonna back this up a little bit. Just like down here to see if I got everything. Okay, so I'm going to basically grab certain elements, put it on its own layer, and then once I have once I have it on its own layer, basically from there, it's going to move, if that make any sense. So let's go ahead and do that. Instead of literally redrawing, doing this, redrawing, doing that. So, like, from here, do I want to go like this with the wrist, or do I want to move the whole thing? And then I think I'm gonna move the elbow. So it's like, I can't really do it, like, if that makes any sense. It's okay, it's okay. If you have to go, it's understood. Bye-bye. Bye, go on. But yeah, when it comes to chibis, I love doing chibis, but when it comes to like doing freaking, I don't know how to explain it, emotes, I don't know. It sucks. But I do have to like practice some more. I'm really good at chibis, but I just don't know. Like when it comes to emotes, it's very difficult for me. So we're just gonna do that, and then we're just gonna make this a little bigger. Just a little more on this side. Okay. And then we're gonna like well, one, I gotta add like a nice line to prove that this is connected. Okay, we're just gonna... Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Cut it. And then we're gonna get rid of this. And then we're going to go to the brush tool and we're gonna bring all of that down. I know it seems weird, but you'll understand once you see it. Goodbye, hello, welcome to the stream. I saw your live stream and I was screaming, oh my god. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully your day's been good, and welcome to the stream, and we're just drawing and trying to make a nice little animation right now. Oh my god, why is it not working? Okay, we're just gonna go in like this, and then we're gonna go in like that. We're just gonna make a little whatever it's called. And then... Okay, this is the arm. Since we cut it off, I know it looks diabolical right now, but one, we gotta fix that. Two, we need to bring this down. And then basically adding depth, but like, you know? And we gotta like kind of make a little nub or like whatever it's called, elbow thing, whatever it's called. Okay, hopefully it doesn't offend anybody. I'm just trying to make something. And then like a little circle sphere something. And then so much detail. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been like really practicing on specifically like animation skills a lot more, and I'm trying to get like all the details right before I sit there and be like, it's supposed to be like that, or it's supposed to be like this, and it doesn't look like it or something. Especially if something's like rolled up or like whatever. I want to make sure the detail is like detailed. And I want to like make sure like freaking it doesn't look like a blob. Like when I don't know, I draw, but I really love animation out of drawing. I don't know how to explain it, but like I prefer animating over anything else in the freaking world. And I forgot the shoulder here, which is probably going to be moved anyway because of this. But I'm probably going to have to There you go. I'm just gonna leave a gap just in case. That shoulder looks flat. I gotta fix it, but we'll we'll do it after the like around here almost, and then it kind of drops. Something like that, but we're gonna do that after the octopus is moved, because we want the ears to move, we want the octopus to move, and we want the eyes to be blinking, but like in a very, 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 very slow type of motion. So that's what we're doing. Thank you, thank you. I made it myself. Same with the layout you see, the just chatting, the overlays, all that stuff. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. I'm just yapping for now. Oh my god, I did not meant to hit that. So basically we're gonna put paste and see how that's kind of like, you know, we're just gonna do this and that's on another layer. So if you look very closely, this is on another layer. We're just gonna go down. And we're gonna go down here. And we're gonna kind of erase that. We're trying to get all the details as possible. And since we're trying to go for like a very, very, very smooth animatic like animation right here, that kind of looks like it's live 2D, but it's not. We're just gonna go like this, and then we're gonna cut this off. Hopefully this makes sense. We're cutting that part off. Well, let's undo that. We're gonna specifically go very detailed. Go up, go down, and then twist it. And then we're gonna erase right here. And look, it's so beautiful. Finally, detailed art. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, I'm surprised myself, to be honest. And then we're just gonna cut it. What kind of brush do I use? Okay, I use multiple brushes, I'm going to be honest. So right now I'm using for liner and rendering. Okay, I love this brush called the rendering brush, but ever since like the new update, it hasn't been working on the like Windows, if that make any sense, but it works on like the freaking tablet and iPad and stuff like that. This is the brush I'm using right now. It's called the, hopefully I don't butcher the name, because I know their art and their art is amazing, and I'm in the server and the art is amazing. I love joining servers on Discord for like art, and I look at them and I'm like, oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Anyway, it's called the Tweez Zero Shader Render Brush, and then it's very on Pinterest or something like that. And this is what it looks like. It kind of like fades, and then if I do like another color, let's say this color, it kind of blends together. You see where it blends? Like right there. Really nice. It's really nice. So it's an amazing brush to me, and I use it like as much as I can, especially with like pin pressure and stuff. And I use this original like dotted stuff for like dots and extra detail. Sometimes I use the hatching like net thing. It kind of looks like this or like this. And then I also use the regular hard brush for like any detail that I don't want to really render and I just wanted to look kind of flat. So for instance, let's say I have like a shirt, right? I'm like doing the hard brush for like certain things, but first I'll lasso it for the color, and then thank you. Of course, you definitely should try them. And then for like the hard pin, I kind of go like this, and then I go like that, and then I use this, and we'll go in with like a lighter and kind of like mix them together, and then I get that middle color and I kind of just mess with it, and then I'll go like a darker color and then boom. Short rendering tutorial, I guess. And then I kind of just mess it around a little bit. If I really want to rush it, I kind of go like that. And then I go in, and then I use the hard brush. And I go like this. It might not be quote-unquote detail now, but like, see, it kind of renders very, very well, in my opinion. Everybody has different opinions. You could definitely disagree. And that's that. And this is on Ibis paint, or Ibis paint, or whatever it's called. Okay, cool. Now we're just gonna paste this. Yeah, when it comes to like being new with digital art, I completely understand the struggle, like completely. Like as an artist, oh, I'm gonna name these layers by the way. When it comes to like separating layers, if you're doing like animation, always name them. In my opinion, sometimes I don't. We're gonna name this hand. And then we're gonna name this one arm. And we're gonna name this base. Cool. And if I really wanted to, well, first I gotta color it and everything. If I really wanted to, I can just take each part and kind of move it. Yeah, traditional art is like one of the coolest things, like in my opinion. And like digital art is like one of the struggles artists usually choose. And it's like, bro, you're an artist, why not digital? And it's like, well, the only reason why I do digital is because I really wanted to share my art and I didn't want to like take pictures of like I didn't want to take pictures of my own like stuff, if that make any sense. So I kind of just like went ahead and did what I needed to for specifically digital. Oh yeah. Even if it took me years of learning, and I'm still learning by the way, like with rendering and all of that good stuff, I am still in my learning process. So if you guys feel like, oh, my art doesn't look like so-and-so's, trust me, so-and-so literally don't know how to draw themselves. As far as they feel like it. So-and-so feels like their art sucks, while, you know, behind the scenes you think your art sucks. Heck, so-and-so sees somebody else's art and says the same thing. So I feel like all artists basically has this like chain of support from others. So when it comes to any type of art, just don't give up, no matter what it is. Because one day you will be the so-and-so someone looks up to. Maybe. I don't know. Take my advice. Maybe. Thank you, thank you. My art style consistently like grows with me as I grow, because I kind of want to like make sure I'm doing the right thing as an artist, which is literally like, oh, am I rendering like this? Am I coloring like that? Am I like doing a faster pace like this? So like, for instance, right now I'm mainly in the type of shading that is more detailed, basically rendering more detailed rather than somebody else. Thank you. Thanks for actually like listening. You really didn't have to listen to my advice. It's just really, you know, advices can go either way. And like, you don't have to like always listen to what other people say. You can always disagree. So if you feel like what I'm saying feels not like cordial, is that the right word? Hopefully I'm using it right. Like correspondent or something like that to your art style or something, then, you know, please go ahead and, you know, take someone else's advice if you feel like my art style is not fitting to yours, or whatever I just said doesn't like fit you for specifically anything. And that happens a lot from time to time for different people. Like, for instance, like if I was listening to, let's say this artist called Bob, right? There's an artist called Bob and he streams every day. And his art style is more realistic. Well, I'm more going of an anime cartoon style. And Bob says, "Oh, you guys have to eat cookies every day to not in a joking way, but like seriously." He says, "Oh, you eat cookies every day to become, da 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 da." And that's how I did it, or whatever. That's how Bob says. And I'm just like, that kind of doesn't suit me. And I just basically be like, "Okay, Bob, in my opinion, that's your way, and I'm taking another way." And that's okay. You guys don't have to be like Bob. You guys can be, I don't know, an ice cream cone. So I say if you're a beginner, don't really worry about art style right now. Worry about what your goal is majority of the time, because that was my struggle. I focused on art style before fundamentals of hand structure or freaking anatomy in general, okay? And I still struggle with anatomy today. And that's why I'm saying art style should not be any beginner's focus. And that's just my opinion. You can completely disagree, but art style does meet what your art is, but once you learn like fundamentals of like anatomy and da 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 da, but you can also learn your art style while doing those things. Yeah, you shouldn't really worry too much about your art style, but if you really want to make what you are, I say focus on specifically like drawing a head, right? And if you really are trying to make sure your art style is perfect or whatever, focus on the details on the head. Like, do you want a very pointy chin? Do you want a round chin? Do you want the nose to be a dot? Do you want a heart for a nose? Do you want a square for a nose? Do you want no nose and you just shade it? Like, if you really want to focus on art style, focus on specifically anatomy, and then learn how to do like specifically, okay, this is head 1, right? It's facing forward. Okay, that already in itself is our art style. You got head 2. It's facing sideways. That in itself is our art style. And then head 3, facing that way. And then this is the back of the head. And then for art style, let's say, boom, you want to draw a nose like that. But how would it look on the side? Would it be a dent like this? And then you go down or something like that? Or maybe it's a very detailed nose and it's like that on the side. Or maybe it's like that. And then on the head, like on the back, let's say you put like a little antenna. So now the antenna would be this way, or does it change when you look a certain way? This in itself is art style. If you like, kind of do something like that. And then sometimes you can kind of be like, oh, I want the eyes to be square. And then how would it look on this side? Would it look like this, or would it look like this? Because the eyes, would it be more smushed on the side, or would it be more like the original? And then on the back, like, do you want to add hair? Do they have like little buns? And how would the buns look on the side? Another bun, or would it look like a bun like this? Like, you gotta really think about like when you're doing like perspective, you're also thinking about like your own style at the same time. So basically, yes, you can do both when you're learning perspectives and anatomy and all of that good stuff, but you can also think about like things like, oh, how can I make this in my own style? Like, for instance, for me, I'm more focused on the face features and the boobas for specifically style, and then like the clothing, and then the hair. Like, if you blacked out my character right now, welcome, welcome to the stream. And then you can like also think about like the freaking like hands. You don't have to do the hands that I do. You can do it more slender, like this. Do you want the hands to look like this, or do you want to look like anybody else's hands? Are you going for more like a realistic hand? Like, do you want the fingers to be so detailed, no sketched, like very, very detailed, long nails? Like, there's always there's always some things to worry about, and that's specifically how your art really looks. This is what's the combination of making your own style and also learning like certain things. Like for instance, oh, draw a face. This is a style. That's a style already. Do I want bangs? Yeah. Now it's Miku. It's Miku. Like, this is my way of drawing Miku. But I can make her look a little boom, 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 boom on the side. You know, I always think about like fundamentals of learning, you know, that hopefully I'm speaking right. Yeah, but it's just like different things to, you know, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm running in circles right now. But it's just, you know, an idea. Okay, with animation. And also animation is a whole different thing. You can do a different style for animation, but you can also do the same style for animation. I can prove this by literally, hold on. Wait, why is the follow it thing? Hold on. Hold on. Botrix. Am I logged in? Oh my god, maybe the follow animation didn't happen. Okay, wait. Okay, where's the... If you look at that, I made that myself. I don't know if it shows it on screen. It does. Okay, like, I literally made that, and that's my own style for like a rough thing. Do I use, I'll write motion to animate, or only, IBS? I use, okay, I tried to get into all right motion, but I'm gonna be so honest. I gave up because this is what I'm talking about. I really was focused on my art style. I was not focused on any of the fundamentals, any of the freaking anatomy. I was focused on, oh, let me try to get it is so difficult. Like, I tried so much. Like, I cut the pieces open or whatever, but it made me cry, like, internally. I was like, bro, what the heck am I doing? And yeah. So no, not really. I'm mainly right now animate on Ibis Paint. And what's funny is I feel like I definitely when I was younger, I was like, bro, IBS Paint should add like a freaking feature of animation, and I'd be on the app more. And that's so true. And they added it, and I am on the app like constantly, and I can't control my addiction to drawing. I like how people be like when I'm working or whatever, they be like, "What are you addicted to? Like, are you on like what do you do? Do you do druggies in the jinky?" And I'm like, "No." And they look at me, they're like, "Oh, you're a goody two shoes. You're a goody two shoes." And I'm like, "Because you guys don't know me." Because if you look at my art history, it's literally just animation here, animation that, animation this. I'm like addicted to animating. I don't know. And then every single time I'm like, this don't look right. I'm addicted to animating. Like, I can't help it. Please. Please. Me going to therapy is gonna be... So, what made you so addicted to it? Um, you know, the animatics memes I saw growing up. I used to literally watch Wolfie Chew's animatics animations. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I used to watch hers like constantly. What an amazing addiction! No, real. Like I don't know. I'm like really addicted to drawing in general, so I can't really help it. It's like every single time I go to like to my work or job or whatever, mind you, they've been kind of like saying, "Oh, you shouldn't work this time. You should work like later." And it's kind of been like messing with my check and all that. But at the same time, I'd rather just draw. Like I'd rather just come in late, grab my iPad. I should really get me a new iPad. Forget clothes. I need a new iPad. Like I need a bigger screen. I need I need everything because the one I'm using, it's like the one I'm using right now that you guys see is on my computer. Okay, this is my freaking drawing tablet that's worth $3,000. That's how it feels like, but it's actually worth like 500 or so. It's like yeah, no real. They'd be like, I actually did that before in my not my teacher. I don't go to school anymore. Been graduated, and then I should go to school for freaking. I don't know. I had dreams about like going to school for art, and I passed all of it like with whatever. I don't know, because around here there's not any like good animation schools. You know what? Heck yeah, let me go to college for freaking animation. That'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I did that before. I was in the middle of my freaking shift and I basically this is not gonna look great. I basically was on my phone and my manager was like didn't mind. She was like she thought I was like texting my family or something because you rarely see me like on my phone because I'm always like talking to the customers and asking them like if they need any help and yada yada yada. And then it just I was on my phone and she didn't really say anything. She was just like okay. And no, get off her phone, no, none of that. Because I get everything done. Everything's cleaned, everything's, whatever. Like, everybody's okay. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's not like I didn't get a break or anything. I just kind of like, I don't know. We're gonna name this Ear. But there's been times when I was trying to, but like the other manager was like, you can't do that, and da 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 da. And I was like crying. Well, as long as you didn't, yeah, exactly. I feel like if it's slow and everything's already cleaned and everything, there should be like lenient time, like where freaking managers shouldn't freaking sit up there and yell. I feel like I don't know how to explain it, but companies right now, it's like very strict, and I don't mean it as in like, oh, they're too strict, yada yada yada. I mean it as in, oh, they're I don't know how to explain it. They're like strict about the wrong things. That's the thing. Like if things are already done, right? Some companies would be like, "Oh, well, so and so is done with everything, so I'm just gonna yell at so and so for no reason." and then I'd be like, "Oh, poor so and so." Allegedly. I can't get sued. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of will understand even if they don't work. And that's okay if you don't work. Hey, everybody has their priorities in life and things and hey, either you go to school or you work or you're supported by other needs or whatever's going on, regardless, you're a good person. Unless you freaking yell at somebody for no reason. Oh, I'm gonna end the stream most likely at like 5 or 5 something because I do have to get ready for work. but I will be streaming most likely later on tonight because I really want to draw a senior. Oh my god. I love like the idea of graduating because that was the most excited point like of my life, and now I'm like in between of like becoming a full adult and like freaking being like as a teen but not full a teen, like I'm a grown teen. And it's like it's scary to reach the 120 age. It's very scary. I don't like it. But it's okay because I'll be okay. I know I will. Because I don't know. It's like I have high expectations for myself, and if I don't meet them, I kind of get sad. Is this on another layer? Let me turn off the other layers so I can clean up this one. For animation purposes and animation tips. Animation is cool. Oh my god, please don't. Okay, we're gonna go like that. And we're just gonna turn on this layer, but we're gonna like go down. Because, yeah. My school starts next Tuesday. W. Guys, stay in school. It's so worth it. Wait, am I on the wrong layer? Please. Okay, I got scared. Because if I was on the wrong layer, I was gonna cry. Mentally, though. Eternally. Yeah. Like I said, this stream is just yapping and yapping and yapping. All I do is yap. Bro, here we go. Or I what is it called? Trauma dump? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Wait. If the ear moves out, right? We gotta think about when it goes out. So we gotta go like this. And we can't put the line there yet. Boom. Boom. Okay, so let's say the ear goes here and then it goes out. So like let's say it goes here and then it goes like that for animation. Like a swing, like that type of method. That's what we're going for. I've been oh, welcome to the stream. I feel like everybody gets out around this time, like around like 4 or 5. Maybe I should like stream like more often around this time. Okay, this is that. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. And then I gotta make that more. There we go. And then boom. Okay, cool. So with animation, it's a lot of like, very specifically if you want to make it look like live 2D, like a little whatever, it's a lot of like movement of like small things that you may not think it's like worth it, but it's so worth it. Like for instance, these little like speckles of hearts and stuff. So we're gonna hide this. These little speckles of hearts and stars and all that good stuff is actually worth it. We're just gonna take these and we're just gonna cut them, and then we're gonna paste them, and we're gonna move them over here to make them look like their own like thing. And then we're gonna go back on this layer and we're gonna erase. Honestly, if I could, as a job, I would love to like literally like freaking draw constantly and make people's profile pictures and all that stuff. How did I get IBS on my computer? So actually it's a Windows like thing, and it's like a, how do I explain it? So on Windows we had, hello, welcome to the stream. On Windows, like I think any computer, whatever, specifically, and they also have a Mac version. You basically go to the Apple Store or whatever it is, or Safari, I think, for Mac, and then for Windows you have the Microsoft Store, and you basically go from there. You type in IBS Paint, and then I have the premium version because I want to draw forever and ever and ever. You do not have to do what I do. But if without the premium version, it's like not 100, it's a hour long you get for drawing, which is not enough time. So I did the yearly thing, the yearly subscription, if that makes sense. I love the little yearly subscription. It's better than the freaking, you gotta wait 10 years to draw to draw again, in my opinion. But I'm not like advertised or promoted or whatever it's freaking called by them. But if you guys do like that, you know, you can always whatever. Also, if you're enjoying the stream and you haven't subscribed already or whatever it's called for Twitch, follow or anything, I do have a little cute animation if you guys want to see that, and it's pretty cute and it shows up when you follow or subscribe. It's this animation. Oh, why did I do it twice? Unless somebody actually did follow. Thank you. I use the PS too much. I don't use the premium version because honestly I don't care that much about it. Understood, honestly. Like, bro, as a like, I don't know, I draw like constantly. Like my whole life is revolved around drawing, and that's just who I am. Right, there you go. So that's that. That's a little shimmer. This is the little octopus. And we gotta fix that ear, which is erasing these little details so we can have a cleaner slate for the ear movement. I know it might seem like a lot, but it's so necessary. And then we gotta do the eyes, which is the scary part because that means I gotta draw the head without the freaking whatever. Okay. And let me bring back the octopus so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Because we're moving these like areas, and then we're kind of also moving this ear too. This ear could stay the same. Well, slightly movement. And then we gotta do the eyes. Two. And what we're gonna do is be very precise, because the eyes have the most detail ever. And we do not want to ruin that, okay? Even then, if you can't really hold onto your pen like for too long, you could always just kind of like go back and fix it up a little bit. And we can kind of go around like so. And boom. And then we could also get that in there. The little lasso tool helps us take things and move things around. I'm gonna go like that. And well, and grab that in there. What you guys are seeing. Also, there was people with asthma who was, yeah, definitely. And we're just gonna give very, I don't know, details of just like, oh my god, go back. Grabbing, and I'm calling this the grabbing and dropping because that's the only method I could think of calling it. I don't know how fluent this method is, but it works. So like as a person who animates, it works a lot. And yeah, so this gotta go a little more pointier. I got everything. Hopefully you guys are doing well and liking the stream and all of that good stuff. uh, it was not a well evaluated. Did you see it? Oh. No, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not understanding. Maybe. No. I meant to cut it. Let's move the clipboard. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. That makes more sense. There we go. Okay, now we go back on here and we're just like filling in like this. Guys, there's something actually wrong. I should probably change the nib of my freaking drawing pen because, like, I will say one thing. It's kind of leaving scratches on my drawing tablet, and I really don't have I don't have like a screen protector for it or whatever. And I think that's a red flag. Okay, we're gonna go around here and boom. The spray paint Mimi Woozy. Oh my lord. Definitely get some help. Oh my lord. If it made you sick, did you like freaking get checked out yet? Cause that's a concern. I'd sue everyone. And we're just gonna do this. And we're gonna erase this, like these little parts. And kind of do these little things. Boom, got it. Okay, it looks like little bangs because it is supposed to be little bangs. And it's looking very silly, but it's so worth it because, yeah. Okay, boom. I should definitely one day go to an anime con and like show up and just like start selling stickers of my own stuff and be like, yeah. What am I trying to do? I'm basically. Does it have a purchase it? Because I'm not sure if you're using the tablet or I'm using credit. Basically, what I'm doing is like going in and I'm like doing like little details. Oh my god, this is good. Look, guys, it's a little animation that I made. And basically, what I'm doing is making an animation, and I'm grabbing each little part, and I'm trying to make like it move, like if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna name this layer eyes. And with each little detail, as much as it seems like, oh, you're just cutting it up, it doesn't make any sense. But if you copy and like paste it on this layer, right, and then you color it on the next one, if you duplicate it, it's basically gonna be already there and you can just change it between. So with eyes, we're gonna rename the layer and name it eyes 1 because we need an eyes 2 where it's blinking already. And we could basically duplicate that, and what we're gonna do is rename it and we're gonna call it 2. I'm showing you guys a like cool trick. And we're erasing this. And then we could kind of like basically Actually, we could just turn this part off. And boom. And just for other people who are curious, this is my OC, and I'm basically making a little, how do I explain it? A little like animation screen specifically for starting screen. And basically we're doing this eye closed because this is already closed, and we're just gonna go like that. Like that. And doing the same thing with this. Since this is closer, it's gonna look a little thicker. A Dorito. Hello, welcome to the stream. What's my favorite food? My favorite food actually is, I don't know, I've been really into burgers and like some fries recently. I love a good burger and some fries. And for like my favorite dessert, I really like pumpkin pie. Recently. Also nachos. I love nachos. Okay, this one's a little too big, so we're just gonna kind of squish it. And all it takes for the squish. Not too much detail, but very detailed. So we're just gonna go here and boom. Good for the eye. Boom. And now we have a closed and open version. I think you guys get the idea. Very cool. This is the closed version, and you guys can see it like full screen. Very cool. Okay, we're gonna move that under. And what we're gonna do now is basically try to figure out what else I'm gonna move. And hello guys, welcome to the stream, and hopefully you guys are doing good. And if I don't see your stuff very soon, I apologize. I'm kind of really focused on the art and also looking back and forth at you guys comments and stuff like that. So you guys are seeing. I would buy it. Oh yeah, the freaking profile picture stuff. Yeah, heck yeah. I actually do sell not sell, but like I do have an option for you guys if you guys really want me to draw you guys' profile picture. And the prices are very cheap. I just don't like I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like I don't sell like other people's work or something like that. I like make my own work obviously, but like I just don't advertise it as much like my own art. Welcome back, hello, welcome to the stream. And I'm gonna call this Halo. There we go. Because that is a little Halo thing. Okay, boom. So I guess that's all of what's gonna be moved so far. And then we could kind of like move the beads around as well. Because we don't want that just stiff. We'll take a couple. Just a few. And we're just gonna copy. We'll cut, and then we're gonna... Wrong one, sorry. Wrong layer. Dang it. Cut. And then we're gonna paste, and we're gonna name it beads. Okay, we got the arm movement. Okay, I did say I was gonna do like a mouth movement type of deal. We also need like a squished eye in between. So we're gonna take the eyes again. Thank gosh. And we're gonna just cut them. Oh, wait. We need to duplicate them. And then we're gonna turn this off. Well, we're gonna do it very lightly. And then we're just gonna like squish. Because we wanna kinda go like mesh? Do we need a mesh form? No, we don't need a mesh form. We need a perspective. Okay, there we go. And that's like a tiny version of it. Because this is gonna be ice 3. Ears. Not ears. Are they supposed to be horns or something? Oh, yeah, they're horns. They're supposed to be. The ones right here, these are horns. They're supposed to be hidden from the, like, quote-unquote hidden from the bunny ears, if that makes any sense. And, yeah. So that's like squished, and then we're just gonna duplicate. We're just gonna keep doing that. And then naming this Ice 4. Basically, the movements are gonna be like that, and then the octopus, quote unquote octopus. But the freaking this is gonna be moving a lot. Like the mouth. So right here is gonna be like the eyes. And I want to make it really lined up. And I just want to like make this a little more that, turn that part off. And it's closing like slowly. And now we're just gonna duplicate this one. And we're just gonna put this one a little more down. And we just need this one a little more squished for perspective purposes. We're gonna like squish it a lot more. Not like too much, but we want it like perfect. Okay, that's really good because it gets the face kind of squished, if that makes any sense. And then we're just gonna go like, yeah, very, very closed eyes movement. And then we're gonna put another 5. I really appreciate everybody for being here, for the people that can. And thanks for stopping by. And yeah. Okay, so that's squishing down. And then we're just gonna go like that. And basically, we'll duplicate it again. This is like years and years of like closing eyes. And squishing up a little more. Instead of down, I'm doing up because... Okay, we're gonna try to like... that, and then we're just gonna rotate a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna rotate this one. Perfect. Alright, cool. And we're going to duplicate it, and we want to smush even more. To the point it looks like it's closing, but it's not closed yet. That's perfect. Move this down. Perfect. And then that's the closing. Trying to make sure everything that the percentage is back up. Thing is this and that the same? They kind of don't look the same. But I can always change. Hello, go to the stream. I can always change the eye perspective. I think I'm gonna do that. Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna just move this up. And then I'll move this up. Hopefully your day is going good. And it'll go like that. And then we're gonna hit yeah, and then we're just gonna do the little perspective one. Kind of stretch the eye out a little to get that detail. And then boom. And then all we gotta do is turn this part off. May look funny, but not really, because it's perfect now. And now we got the small little eye animation. And now we just have to do the same thing, but with the mouth of here. And then we also do have to cut this to move this up like it's breathing. Kind of want to be productive. I kind of want to be productive. I kind of don't want to be no real. Like me mentally every day when it comes to like streaming, I'm just like, do I want to stream? Excuse me. So tired. Like, do I want to nap or do I want to stream? Nap or stream? Nap or stream? And I'm like, stream. Most of the time, it's usually like that. And then we're just gonna paste. And we're naming this mouth one. So we're doing the same thing, but for the mouth of the little animal we have here. So we're doing a more of a mesh form type of thing. So he's kind of like this for the first one. And then we're gonna go down. No, we need mesh. Go down some more. And we're gonna go up. Up a little. So it's like a... And then, since this is there, we're gonna hit duplicate. And we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go to mesh form. Go here, and here. Yep, and then we're just gonna do that. And we're gonna go in and kind of fix a little bit of it. Trying to get into the smile-like type of thing. We're just gonna add a little... Even though it looked very sketched and roughed, we're just gonna go down here. What time is it? Oh, dang. Should be getting ready to end the stream soon. Very, 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 very soon. Which is basically in like a minute. We made a whole bunch of progress for this stream, actually. Which is ironic. And... boom. Boom. And then we're gonna go duplicate this layer, and what we're gonna do is literally just smush it down. Because mushing it is like the most thing we can really do here. And we're gonna smush it down like here. So it'll be like that. And then the next one would be more of a... and we're gonna go here. Actually, no. We don't want it like very round. We want it like a pointy. So more about this. There we go. There we go. So now we have the mouth movement, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and hopefully you guys had enjoyed and will enjoy every stream that I done. And excuse me, I'm so tired. Basically, I'm ending the stream here, and I will be basically seeing you guys most likely tomorrow or maybe tonight, depending on if I really feel like drawing or I really feel like sleeping. But yeah, until then, bye bye. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.